This episode is brought to you by LifeLock. Between two-factor authentication, strong passwords, and a VPN, you try to be in control of how your info is protected. But many other places also have it, and they might not be as careful. That's why LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points a second for threats. If your identity is stolen, they'll fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Save up to 40% your first year. Visit LifeLock.com/podcast for 40% off. Terms apply.
On WhatsApp, no one can see or hear your personal messages. Whether it's a voice call, message, or sending a password. To WhatsApp, it's all just this. So whether you're sharing the streaming password in the family chat or trading those late-night voice messages that could basically become a podcast, your personal messages stay between you, your friends, and your family. No one else. Not even us. WhatsApp. Message privately with everyone.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. With the price of just about everything going up, we thought we'd bring our prices down. So to help us, we brought in a reverse auctioneer, which is apparently a thing.
Mint Mobile Unlimited Premium Wireless. How to get 30, 30, bit to get 30, bit to get 20, 20, 20, bit to get 20, 20, bit to get 15, 15, 15, 15, just $15 a month? Sold! Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
This episode is brought to you by Polestar. There's only one true way to experience the all-electric luxury SUV Polestar 3, and that's to take a test drive. It can go from 0 to 60 in as little as 4.8 seconds with the dynamic handling of a sports car. But to truly understand how it commands the road, you need to be behind the wheel. Up to 350 miles of range, the 3D surround sound system by Bowers & Wilkins. It's all something you have to experience to believe. So book your test drive for Polestar 3 today at Polestar.com.
If you went on a road trip and you didn't stop for a Big Mac or drop a crispy fry between the car seats or use your McDonald's bag as a placemat, then that wasn't a road trip. It was just a really long drive. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
At participating McDonald's.
Abstract. Employee retention is a key concern for organizations seeking to maintain talented workforces. Past research has consistently demonstrated a strong relationship between job satisfaction and employee turnover intention. However, questions remain regarding which specific factors influence satisfaction levels and how organizations can maximize this relationship to boost retention outcomes. This research brief explores the extensive foundation documenting the satisfaction-intention link and investigates satisfaction determinants with the strongest empirical backing, such as pay, leadership support, and work content. Potential moderators like employee characteristics and situational contexts are also examined. Practical strategies for addressing core satisfiers supported by real-world examples from different industries are then proposed. The brief concludes satisfaction has endured as a robust retention predictor and offers evidence-based methods for organizations seeking to strategically enhance job experiences and curb unwanted turnover through targeted satisfaction initiatives. As human resource professionals and organizational leaders, one of our key responsibilities is retaining talented employees and reducing unwanted turnover within our teams and workforces. We know intuitively that satisfied employees are less likely to seek new opportunities elsewhere. But what exactly drives employee satisfaction, and how strong is the link between satisfaction and intention to stay or leave an organization? In this brief, we will explore the established research foundation on job satisfaction and its relationship to turnover intention. I will then reflect on the practical implications of this research through the lens of my own experience consulting with and studying organizations across industries. By better comprehending the factors influencing satisfaction and intention to remain, we can develop people practices with retention top of mind. Defining the concepts before diving into the research. It is important we define the fundamental terms and concepts. Job satisfaction refers to the pleasurable emotional state resulting from the appraisal of one's job as achieving or facilitating one's job values. Locke. 1976 p. 1304. Put simply, it is the degree of positive feeling employees have about their role and work environment.
Brace the rudder!
Raise the sails! Raise the sails!
Captain, an unidentified ship is approaching. Over.
Roger. Wait, is that an enterprise sales solution?
Reach sales professionals, not professional sailors. With LinkedIn ads, you can target the right people by industry, job title, and more. We'll even give you a $100 credit on your next campaign. Get started today at linkedin.com/results. Terms and conditions apply.
Living with schizophrenia isn't easy, especially when you're not getting relief from some of your symptoms. It can be hard when you're still dealing with symptoms, like hearing voices or seeing things that aren't there. And negative symptoms, like feeling unmotivated or avoiding social situations. If this sounds familiar, it might be time to talk to your healthcare provider and explore a different kind of schizophrenia treatment. Discover your possibilities at treatingSCZ.com.
Rated T for Teen. Each year, thousands of adults lose their shred. It's an epidemic simply known as shred loss. But it doesn't have to be this way. Because rekindling your shred is as easy as playing the new Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4. And with new parks, cross-platform multiplayer, and sick new game modes, we can put an end to shred loss everywhere. Get the new Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 and show the world that the shred's not dead. Pre-order Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 and play the Foundry demo.
This episode is brought to you by LifeLock. Between two-factor authentication, strong passwords, and a VPN, you try to be in control of how your info is protected. But many other places also have it, and they might not be as careful. That's why LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points a second for threats. If your identity is stolen, they'll fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Save up to 40% your first year. Visit LifeLock.com/podcast for 40% off. Terms apply.
Turnover intention, meanwhile, describes an employee's estimated probability that they are permanently leaving the organization at some point in the near future. Tet and Meyer. 1993, p. 262. It indicates the likelihood an individual will actively seek alternative employment options rather than remaining with their current employer. While actual voluntary turnover ultimately involves a choice to resign. Intention is a strong predictor, making it valuable to study. The Research Foundation, a wealth of academic research since the 1970s, has established a clear and consistent inverse relationship between job satisfaction and turnover intention. Meta-analyses synthesizing hundreds of individual studies consistently report a moderate to strong negative correlation between the two variables across cultures. Industries and Occupations, Cotton and Tuttle, 1986. Griffith et al. 2000. Hom et al. 2017. Tet and Meyer, 1993. In other words, higher levels of satisfaction are linked to lower probabilities employees will contemplate leaving their roles. The strength of this association has remained stable over time despite changes to workplaces and economies. The impact of specific satisfiers going beyond the aggregate relationship. Researchers have also explored which facets of satisfaction are most predictive of retention. Commonly examined dimensions include pay satisfaction, a consistent strong predictor. With higher compensation tied to lower intention to quit, Brown and Peterson. 1993. Shaw et al. 1998. Benefits satisfaction, a moderate association, though benefits appear less pivotal than pay, Gupta and Jenkins. 1980. Moberly, 1982. Supervisor satisfaction, one of the most influential facets. With supportive leadership linked to retention, Brown and Peterson. 1993. Griffith et al. 2000. Co-worker satisfaction, having positive relationships with peers also exhibits an inverse correlation with intention to leave, Cotton and Tuttle. 1986. Tet and Meyer, 1993. Nature of work satisfaction, finding meaning and stimulating tasks decreases probability of turnover, Brown and Peterson. 1993. Shaw et al. 1998. While other variables exist, these 5 facets in particular demonstrate robust research backing their impact on employee retention through satisfaction. Moderating influences a complication if some attributes can moderate or alter the satisfaction-intention relationship. For example, the strength of the association tends to be weaker for younger, less tenure employees who may be more open to new roles. Griffith et al. 2000. Mobley et al. 1979. Those with higher education levels and more job alternatives due to greater mobility. Mobley et al. 1979. Tet and Meyer, 1993. However, certain contextual factors have been shown to enhance the predictive power of satisfaction. Specifically, organizational commitment, or identification and loyalty to the firm. Mobley et al. 1979. Low unemployment rates limiting outside options. Griffith et al. 2000. High costs to leaving, such as specializing skills. Mobley et al. 1979. Overall, while moderators do exist, robust research confirms job satisfaction remains a considerable retention driver across diverse samples. Practical implications for organizations as a management consultant and researcher. Much of my work involves advising leaders on retention strategies grounded in academic evidence. Several practical takeaways emerge from the satisfaction-intention relationship. Focus on core satisfiers. As the research identified, pay, benefits, leadership support, co-worker dynamics, and meaningful work are core drivers of employee fulfillment. Benchmarks, surveys, and analytics can pinpoint areas requiring attention. Compensation matters greatly. While salary alone does not satisfy, pay should remain market competitive. Equity ensures fairness and motivation. Benefits offer flexibility employees value. Prioritize supportive management. Supervisor training develops coaching skills. Recognition programs boost well-being. Leadership also models collaboration, setting the co-worker tone. Shape work content and challenges. Job crafting allows customizing roles to interests. Projects provide learning and stimulation. Flexible scheduling fosters work-life fit. Build loyalty through culture. Mission and values foster pride. Growth opportunities provide fulfillment long-term. Loyalty stems from mutual commitment to employees' success. I have seen these tactics successfully implemented across industries. For example, a healthcare system enhanced supervisor support through manager mentoring and appreciated more equitable on-call compensation to bolster clinical staff retention. An urban school district crafted teacher leadership roles within schools alongside small class sizes to retain talent amid high demand for educators. In each case, addressing modifiable satisfiers through a collaborative process rooted in needs assessments paid dividends in higher satisfaction scores and lower quit rates over time. Organizations ignoring the strong evidence-based risk facing higher preventable turnover costs and talent losses. By strategically focusing on multidimensional satisfiers via data-driven methodology, any workplace can gain an edge on retention. Conclusion: after over 40 years of consistent research, job satisfaction stands as one of the most robust predictors of employee intention to remain with or voluntarily exit an organization. While individual circumstances exist, establishing satisfaction through competitive compensation, supportive supervision, positive co-worker dynamics, meaningful work, and flexible benefits represents a tested recipe for retaining top talent. Large-scale meta-analyses and longitudinal studies confirm the stability of this relationship over time. Cultures and industries. As human resources and business leaders, we have a duty to apply evidence-based strategies cultivated from academic fundamentals to develop engaged, loyal workforces. By surveilling satisfaction levels, pinpointing improvement areas, and crafting positive work experiences, Any organization can measurably boost retention outcomes crucial for long-term success. Continuing to investigate moderators and emerging satisfiers as work evolves will ensure our retention methodologies stay on the cutting edge. With data and collaboration, job satisfaction provides a straightforward pathway for impacting one of the most pivotal people metrics, turnover intention.